He was trying to jack my life. Anyways, happy Marine Corps birthday. Pre-Veterans Day, Chris's method. Then I could roll with it. It's Crystal's method, so you know the deal. I'm coming from my sin to yours for free, no charge. I bring little doses at a time because it may cause extreme motivation. Because she's dope. I think I just smeared my makeup. So please use caution and listen at your own risk. Not for human consumption. May cause addiction. May cause you to start believing in yourself. A perception adjustment, and you will definitely believe in faith. But on your soul, that's a fact, my guarantee. I apologize if you're confused, but I intend to grow on you. I'm misunderstood and judged, and completely okay with that. Only in the end, you'll realize the blessing it's been given is the reality. I am actually extremely confident in what I say and do. It is just extremely hard for me trying to find the words to express them to you. We speak so many different languages. So I ask right now for the Lord God, creator of all things in me. I want to thank you for everything. I want to thank you for the sunshine and the moon and for giving me the world to show your love to. John 3:16, Lord God, I am on my knees. It's in your name that I claim over souls with victory. All the demons may have my DNA, but my soul is yours, Lord, and I'll show you what I say. You have protected me from my true pain of reality, of the screams and beatings of what was actually happening. I claim victory over you even before I knew your name. The truth is, I didn't even attend church until I was 28. I knew that there existed this real power, like a dream. I knew that the true hell, though the devil's real, he's in everything. I felt this calmness and peace over my soul, so help me give the same peace and love to all those that need to know. So I pray for you, Lord, to take over this and send your Holy Spirit through me so I can deliver your words and light of your name. We need you, Lord. Everything and everyone is out of control and it's going insane. You're amazing in sending these warriors and soldiers, but the devil seems to be getting really close. It's not heaven on earth anymore. It's not home. Please keep our soldiers and guards safe, and the people that have the people don't have any clue over what's really going on anymore. The government's pretty much effed us with mind control. So Lord, thank you for showing me your unconditional love, and I feel your power, Lord, and I feel the touch. So for Facebook, I want to ask for a moment right now, if we can give a moment of silence to our soldiers, our Marines, for all of them, but it's the Marines' birthday. A moment of silence. I appreciate, and people get so consumed in their everyday life that we forget, we walk past them. You know, there shouldn't be homeless ones. There shouldn't be. I feel some type of way when I see that, because it's over money and greed. A commandment is do not murder, but you can go to war and it used to lay on my heart really hard because of my dad. On Veterans Day, he didn't care. His birthday's the 19th, but on the 11th, 11/11, you better tell him happy birthday, like straight up. And so I carry, it's Crystal's method. Like, I'm very spiritually in tune with myself, you know, and I'm just trying to show that they're not forgotten and appreciated. Through all the distractions and chaos, I just want to show and spread some love. My soul is driven, and I believe in you, Lord, and I won't stop trying. I want to break the chains of these generation curses. I want to heal the DNA. I want to break this binding of hate. I want to put faith where the hearts were broken, I'm here in pure love for my Lord in all the cultures. I ask an agreement of you, Lord, and all authority to please stop this pain and suffering. Everyone is lost and confused. I'm watching the evil. He's working faster than you. Real talk, what do I do? What can I say? And I'm begging you, Lord. I'm begging my Creator, my King. I forgive all these evil days. Stop this. It's not the way. It's going to keep continuing if we don't fight now. You better watch yourself because this is the devil's playground. And that's what I have for now. I just wanted to come in prayer, and I'm asking. Tomorrow is like a really huge thing for me because I feel my dad's spirit like really, really heavy. Actually, I feel a lot, but I don't want to have the fanny wagon showing up because, you know. But it's Crystal's method, and if you have been following along, or if you even know and interact my day, I see her on there, and you'll know what I'm saying and what time it is. It's coming together, but this is the birthday. As a matter of fact, this here was made. Was made the 11th, Veterans Day, but I didn't get to put the birthday on it until later. And then we have a birthday, and then we have a Friday the 13th, and then another birthday, November 18th, Dennis Jr. And then this is Scare Geometry. And on the back, is it Semper Fi, but happy birthday to you, Marine. It's probably backwards, showing it to you this way, but I do art on both sides because I'm a ghetto fabulous. Let me see who's on here. Tony, what? Hey you. My Uncle Steve was in the Marines. I love you too. I'm talking about Daddy. Look, I'm gonna show you. Look. There's Daddy right there. On the pyramids, they all have designs, which I haven't got to get to all that yet. And this up there, that's John up in the top. And then we got Beast Mode, and we have all those that serve. I'm only putting the names that I have been given. So, and then the Illuminati with the eye broken. And then the crystal ball, if you turn the crystal thing around, it says balance. And then we have the alien holding the flag. And then heroes, thank you. And for those who pass. And then we have all the you know, the, what do you call it? Army, the forces. And then the vets. Who else on here? Roger. Right. Ronald, hey Ronald. Chris. Respect, yes. Who get some gave all gave some type of way. And I believe it all matters. I'm not a hater. I am not a hater. It all comes together, and it's crazy because I never get to plan my art some type of way. And it's all saying something in so many ways. And I'm going to do a bunch of videos, but I have a YouTube that, if you don't have me yet, make sure you subscribe. It's Crystal Anderson, Crystal's Method. That's my sister over there, the number 13, and my niece, 2313, Kaylee. And then that little figure right there is Ka. And that figure is that is the key of life. And then you have Ra, which is clairvoyant sight, which you're going into Egyptian. I have been doing my homework. And they said the pyramids were put together by sound, and the structure by frequency. And the humans, did labor, but there's like over 400 feet high. Like, I have a lot of facts, and I've been doing little YouTube skits. But I have, there's the clowns, mixed emotions. I agree, just on my heart, those who get yes. And you know, people walk past them, and I'm going to tell you what, right now, we're in a really, okay, let me go ahead and just pull this out, because I like I said, I don't even know what I'd be doing with the art, but this here is my pendulum board in my crystal ball, and on the back of it, it's for my tarot cards. And that's just the symbols of the 4 horsemen. And which I'll be doing more research. And then behind the 4, I normally have my legs, mind you, on each side of her. Ugh. I normally have my legs on each side of her, and the belt is Faith, and she's got a leash with her mask, and then the cane. And since I was shot by a cop 12 times by a 45, it kind of goes together. And I normally put the parental thing to block the punani, you know. But anywho, so I have my work to do. My first focus is going to be my dad's, I'm sorry, it's going to be Veterans Day, because my heart goes out to them. I've been blessed enough to have had all soldiers in my life, and we're ignorant to each other, but we wouldn't have what we have if it wasn't for them, you know? Let me turn this around, sorry. How you doing? I apologize. Holding the camera like that, and my makeup's a mess. But see who else is on here. I don't know who is still with me, but I have, so, like, if you have any ideas or suggestions. Oh, and this is for, like, represent cancer survivor. I've had several, like 5 different people in my life that have lost their eye, and one of them was Butch to cancer, and he also served. What is it doing? He also served in the Marines. And he's the one that reminded me it was the Marine's birthday. So I'm gonna put my camera up and see where we go. I don't know if I should stay live or do like little videos or what. It's not like I really have a whole lot. Well, no, I have a whole lot to do, but it's just really different when the camera's on. Like, I'll do several little videos. Please check out my YouTube. It's pretty neat. Like, you'll have, okay, right here. Like, I'm really not an artist. I'm just, like, how do I explain it? I can't put what's in my head on paper. I lost a couple to cancer myself. One was my hero. Well, now I'm here to represent and show that love for you, for them. How I carry spirit. And I'll tell you, it's been very heavy here recently. And I know my dad might listen. I was trying to fix the tree of life that I did. I fell asleep while I was painting, and I ended up drawing a heart, and then I drew another heart. My dad got 4 purple hearts, and I was talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, my dad got 4 purple hearts. And I look, and I notice in the middle of the tree of life is the purple hearts, and I had 4 arrows. It's up there. I don't have any legs, so it's hard for me to just jump around and show things. I would probably have a lot more accomplished. My sister was supposed to be here. So no call, no show, no surprise. I was really looking forward to it. But it doesn't matter. This means a lot to me. and I'm gonna get it done. I even made them their own. Um, each pyramid's gonna have a personal. I made that one for Mike Day. I'm gonna have one for Chuck Lee. I'm gonna have one for um, others that were a part of my life, Brandy, and then I have my regulars that like you, me. Thank you very much. You lost my dad. Respects watching you from yes, and I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna represent. I trust what I can see more than what I can, and it's a blessing. Like, son, I've been breaking down in tears the past couple of days, and I battle the devil. Like the devil gets in everything and everybody. It doesn't matter where I run. It doesn't matter if I try to hide. It doesn't matter. And I actually think I think I'm accomplishing something, and I can't quite explain it yet. But it's kind of like stay tuned. You know, it's coming. But Lee, I want you to know, like in my acknowledgments, I kept track of everybody who has left me, like their astrology signs, like their like Christopher, TR, David Ray, Dennis, Timmy, Larry, Brickenhoff, Butch Carr, Angela Hall, Chaz, Mama, Dad, Brandy, Johnny Brent, Stacy, Jordan Mings, Slappy, Michael Day, Jason Belletti, Chuck Lee, Nicole, Betty Chapman, Lee Webster, Joe Cassidy, Tom Colley, Alex West, Paul Kissner, Stacey Marie. I mean, it goes on and on. And there's a special thanks that I have to special people. And then I have a category for a special prayer for those that I call it a special prayer because they're ones that have to be forgiven, that I have to forgive, you know, because I'm not getting stuck here because of any kind of animosity, you know. So anyway, is it just you and me on here? I don't even know if I'm on the channel where I have all my regulars. I just been going back and forth. I normally got the music going in the background, but I'm down a couple phones. But that's okay. Sometimes it's better quiet. I'm the same way, breaking down in tears. Well, it's just us, so it's all good. They say that this month, and this is watching, what like for tarot cards. There's the book, then there's the different videos of different perceptions, then there's the feeling you get off of them. So I do research. I don't believe everything I hear because of the simple fact everything we've been taught is a lie. And so I'm learning, like these pyramids keep coming up, and they're saying, you know, this is a high energy month, and not to mention there's a Friday the 13th. Then it's not no accident, but the government has everybody so mind boggled that it, you know, so what, we're about doomed. And that's why I say people should really get their shit together and appreciate. And I'm a bet, not saying do it because of the time, but do it because, you know, it's been forgotten. And I watched my dad have episodes. You know what I mean? He was in Vietnam, and he'd be like, "Get down, get down, get down." And it messed him up. You know, he was shot 6 times, and he got 4 Purple Hearts. And so I have just a great appreciation. And I used to think he was going to go to hell for murder. And how in the hell can it be a commandment, thou shalt not kill, only except for when the government tells you to for money and greed? That makes no sense to me. there is power in the word, but the people have. Who do you think's in control of rewriting, adding, that it was supposed to be heaven on earth. Well, it's not anymore. It's not anymore. And they say that, God comes down with a vengeance. Well, I thought, he's a merciful God. The power that is within me, I have no fear. I don't worry about him coming down with a vengeance. I don't worry. We all carry our cross. So I try to keep an open mind when it comes to believing in the power that is within us. And everything starts with that man in the mirror, and truly, it truly does. And like, I love so much that it makes no sense to me. It is how, and it's about to burn. I remember my mom died at 33. She was killed by her husband. And she told me, her and my dad were talking about death, and I'm like, how dare you? And my mom said, this place is going to burn. Well, I promise you, the day that she died, before she went to work, she said, if anything happens to me, and she said it 3 times, and I'm like, well, ain't nothing going to happen to you. Let me tell you something. She didn't come home that day, and she was 33, and just very very connected. My mom and my dad was too, and he wasn't even my real dad. He was just my sperm donor. No, he wasn't a sperm donor. I'm sorry. He was the president of the Outlaws. He was more of a father to me than anything. And it's like, didn't the older people ever speak to you about things that are going on now? How the hell do they know that? They spoke into you things that it's like they've done it before or lived it before and knew that. I don't know, it just blows my mind. But I want to give a special thank you to, I wrote a book. I had been writing it for a hot minute, and I never really gave much acknowledgement to a couple individuals. And I want to say thank you to Jason Belletti and his grandma. I learned a lot about, I think it's called politics, through, I didn't know what elite meant. Like, he would be telling me things, and I would look it up and write the definitions. And it's hard to understand him now because he gets aggressive with his posts. So I'm doing my own research, but I have a question. I know everybody will watch this at different times, and I'll probably get views and no comments. Somebody doesn't want to say anything or judge, but I have honest questions. Now, how am I going to say it? Never mind, I kind of forgot how. See, I get because I have so much on me that I'm hard to understand, and I'm hard with my communication. Like, there's always got to be war. There's always got to be, I don't know. It saddens my soul. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Noah, like, I don't know, y'all been following me. I was going live about this virus before it was even on our news, talking about we need to call the local sheriff and tell them to close our borders. Because I don't know. And it was really important to me. And I'm just feeling some type of way. I feel very connected to life on very spiritual levels, and down to the story of being shot, by the cop, and like how it all happens, and like being this big test I know what I feel. So for whatever it's worth, you know, if it does anything or not, God knows, you know, we have higher beings. And I think I'm asking all in command, all the archangels, all of them to like, please, the warrior soldiers to be extra on guard. And I wouldn't get drunk into a drunken state right now. You know, I should pull a card and just get really crazy because I believe in the spirit. But his we need to be alert because he comes like a thief in the night. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm tired of crawling. You know what I mean? I'm tired of crawling. It's like biohazard here. You know, I got my little black light kicking. I keep breaking these things. Like I'm just rambling on. You guys, I remember. And then I got my anchor. To me, it's that the cross. They say the cross is an insult when you wear it. It's a disrespect because you're highlighting his pain. But we all have our cross. I roll mine, but I like the anchor because it holds. You know, it symbolizes holding it down. But I want to happy 245th birthday, Marines. Again, and pre-vets day. Wish me luck on tomorrow because I'm really going to break down some stuff. I got to do research. So if you served, please put your information down. And you know what, Lee? I have you up there. I would hang it up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to get it. All right. Man upstairs watching and in control. Like I was struggling so bad today, I was ready to give up, and you got on because you knew. Aw, sunshine. Okay. Aw. See. Okay. Now I'm dyslexic, and I always start everything with the moon and the sun. So then it got screwed up, and then I started because I started writing the names in it the wrong way. This is the tree of life, and then the purple heart, and then I put the arrows. And then we got all the way down. I'm looking for. I got TR. We got Joseph Lee Watts, United States Marine Corp. Joseph Lee, U.S. Army. Virgil Dennis Adams, Army. John Belletti, Danny Morris, Army. Anthony Chandler, Steve Watts. TR Trigger. Charles Adams, Captain Karen. Lieutenant Kathleen, Kenneth Dyer. Anthony Heath, David Ray's uncle and father, Mario Massis, Damon Hendricks, Paul Watts, Chas, King Zach, Lucas Powell, Army, and then I have a bunch of names that people had put on there that didn't put who they served. And then on this side, I have November 10th, Happy Marine Corp birthday. On 1775, on November, the continental, which continental means forming or belonging to a continent, the Marines was established. On November 11th, Veterans Day, in honor of the military veterans that is and have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. At 11 a.m., we take a moment of silence for the first 2 minutes. The first minute is to honor those who died, and the second minute is to honor the living who were and are affected. And the definition of sacrifice: loss and give up freedom, an act of slaughtering or surrendering a possession as an offering to a god, divine, or a supernatural figure. And that's thank you, Crystal's nothing. And my tree of life. I was gonna take a pyramid and spray paint them the colors of the forces you know, and then put the names on it. But people aren't putting their names. It's like either they're scared to admit that that they watch me. I don't know, or they're not getting it. I put that my mind's overloaded. Put their status. I'm single. I'm not looking. My God, my Lord is like too consuming. In the end, when we find ourselves, okay, I'm gonna find myself not wanting to redo this shit. Can you feel me? No deal, dude. Um, I want to heal the DNA. I want to fix this in all the little ways. But it's amazing. History is so amazing. As I've been watching these videos, the worlds are all the words are. Well, yeah, because I have the camera turned around facing me. If I turned it the right way, but then I couldn't see like what you see. That's why I read it. Here, let me try it this way. Wait, hold on. There you go. And Elvis Presley also served. I was going to have him playing in the background. But I like my Sideways Tree of Life. And I'm not really an artist, but I try. I let the spirit do its thing. The words are still backwards. I don't know. I don't know. But like these pyramids, they started coming out on their own, and that's what tripped me out. That's what made it a little bit emotional for me. I can't paint a picture, transfer a thought. I can't create a picture in my head. It's weird. It's like spiritual. It's by the curiosity of what I have around me. And it's wild how the things turn out. The spirit is fun, connecting with it. The black light, the colors, the candles. It's a beautiful redemption. Music is the key. And as I'm finding out, number one, there's the key symbolism of life, which that's the Eye of Horus, which was the god of Egypt, and the clairvoyant sight, which is seeing ahead. And as I've been studying these pyramids, have been put together by sound, music, frequency. It's just amazing. But music helps us form a beat, and to our trauma. But I have been also, there's Infinite Waters and there's Michelle Patterson. I love them both on YouTube. I watch them every day. If you think about it, you don't hear like John Lennon's song Imagine anymore. And they have stopped like Bob Marley, the positive messages. And I don't know about you, but I feel like they'd be sitting in my living room, watching, or how do they get their stories or their words? What they watch, well, of course they're watching. They say if we put away there's no way we need 5G. If we put away our phones and our electronics, we would actually start to be able to heal ourselves, like get out in nature, because they said December 23rd, okay, and I'm not too opposed to believing that, but they're saying that people are going to turn into like you already notice a lot of these people are like humanoids, I don't know how. I personally experience having conversations with people, and it's like you'll watch they're trying to process what's being said. It's really kind of freaky. But I'm trying to communicate to all cultures, languages, peoples. with their beliefs, their disabilities. I like to take glow paint and paint my legs, you know, in the black light. It looks really neat. You know, it's just a way to, it's a level of perception. So depending on your character and your experience, your knowledge, your damage, your exposure, your comprehension, period, basically this is just going to be a little different. So no plan, I just roll with it. And then I have this thing with connecting with animals, like I'm a spirit of all animals. Love your mind. No, they was right that time. I'm just not sure what that was meant for on that one. It does look cool. Thank you. So the owl, you know, Native Americans, they're messengers. It's like secrets of a companion of sources. The owl's wisdom, intelligence, lessons need to be learned. The peace sign was from nuclear disarmament, designed in 1950. The occulent symbol is a cult symbol. Knowledge of the unknown, hidden, paranormal, goes beyond logic or reason. I love my symbols. Crescent moon is new beginnings, making dreams a reality, rebirth. Stars associated with magic, inspiration, spiritual, Star of Bethlehem. Then I get into my numbers. When you said the words were backwards the second time. Oh, okay, thank you. The triangle is associated with the power, the stability of the Holy Trinity, female reproduction, and it's supposed to be the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. But then you could take the pyramid from the sky and the pyramid that's on the ground, you put them together, makes a 6-point star. They're so hypocritical in the way that they project things. They want us, the government wants to give us a Bible in a church and say, here, go, you know, go. Only I think they're way too much laughing at us in a lot of things. Planets, each one, it represents something different. Like Venus represents love and beauty, art. Mercury is intellect and reason. Sun is self, light, and power. Glory, foresight, vision. Moon is femininity. Rhyme of time, and the dark side of nature. I like to look up definition to make sure that when I'm going to speak of something that we at least are on the same kind of comprehension, because we all understand things different, you know. It depends on your language, and there's a lot of kid trafficking, and it makes, if you think about all the kids that are born that nobody even knows that were born because the mom didn't go to the doctor, and the things that are done to them. And I remember growing up and having my own situation and trying to communicate, and it's like you have that look type of thing, but they're busting these people like. All I know is if you are a victim of any kind of abuse or need help, or prisoner of any kind, you know, do not hesitate to reach out. You don't even have to call the authorities. You can call me. I might not have no legs, but I just, not any personal, what do you call it? This is not a, I'm not trying to pick up anybody. I don't want a pity, like as a sympathy way of trying to get me to respond. I'm from the heart space, and I don't have nobody to call type thing. I might be on Facebook and all wilding out, you know, doing my videos, but I truly, when it comes to it, I have you know, my moments where I can have somebody to speak to here and there, but I would like some advice too. But I'm definitely somebody that I feel that you can come to, and I can be reached descendant369@gmail.com, Crystal's Method at gmail.com. It's KRYSTLES, Crystal's Method, METHOD, at gmail.com. And, or Descendant 369. I don't really check my inbox on my messenger because I get tired of looking at dick pics. So by the time I keep scrolling through people I don't know, and you foreign people, like I don't judge. I ask all of our gods to come together or whatever, but you foreign people like Haji, Habib, y'all are some ignorant people. Want to be calling somebody back to back to back. I do not accept no names that are not pronounceable. Period. Michelle! Hi, baby. Oh, no, it's Morgan. Hi, Morgan. How are you, honey? Sending you my number after the video, my email. Reach me anytime. I'm busy. Respond as soon as possible. Will do. Now, mind you, I'm going to be... I have to put on a good performance tomorrow. I have to try to make it effective because I gotta make my dad proud. You know what I mean? And these soldiers, and I am doing this by pure spirit, listening to the spirit only. And I do have Dennis, you know, finally, like the devil, if you're in my life, you know what I mean, because everybody gets affected, and he's come to down, and thank God, but I can only reach so high with my stuff, and in this spirit wears me out. It's like supernatural. By the time the end of the day comes, I'm wore out. So please, Lee, of all people, don't think. Thank you. Don't think that I am ignoring you. You're one loyal follower and friend that I've had, and I appreciate you. And you're all up in my notes some type of way. But like, if you know what? Let me pull a card. I have a pendulum. I do a pendulum, and I haven't really been, like, daily I would mess with it because I just love my stones, and it's not this evil, horrible thing. It's a confirmation, echo, signs, sometimes advice on direction, and I don't judge, I don't hate. I take everything like entertainment. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card for you, Mr. Lee. I'm gonna pull one for me, and I'm gonna pull one for you. Now, my memory is like blah, and I have created my own little cheat sheet. I'm getting good at memorizing them, but if it cuts me off, I'm gonna have to call you back because it just was acting stupid, like it was gonna shut me off. All right, Lee, I'm gonna pull one card for you. I'm using my deck. You notice? I'm not using the app. I've gone through the app, videos, the book, and I've gathered my comprehension from it. Okay, Lee, we got the Seven of Swords. We got the King of Wands and the Five of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is showing that you have what you need to get where you're going. You're being cautious, but you got a lot of weight on you that you're carrying. The Knight of Wands is ready. Okay, look. Now, if you can, the King of Swords, I just open up right to it. Blunt in power. You don't care what people think. You stand in your power and you fear nothing. You're ready. And the 7. This is the first time I've done this boldly like this. The 7. Now, it can go kind of two ways. Somebody's not being honest with you and you're trying to get away, but you're okay, like you're ready for whatever you have to conquer, but there's something that they're trying to get away. And then the 5 of Swords. I've been getting into my sharakas, like learning, what is it, Reiki healing. So it's like a lot at once. I didn't know all this stuff existed. Then the 5 of Swords is conflict, battling. You want to fight back. Everyone has stopped. Everyone has stopped. And it's kind of like walk away. Okay? So walk away. You got it, and you will, but just walk away. Okay? You got what you need. I'm going to pull one for myself. And that's a different one. I got the 9 of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles is a confident, a woman. She's got, it was upside down. So everything that the card represents was upside down. A lot of people don't read them that way because they don't want it to be a negative message, but when it's right side up, she's in her luxury. She's by herself. She's got her money. She's got her nice clothes. She's got, the bird on her shoulder. But it was upside down. So I'm a broke cracker. My animals all die, and all my clothes are stained and ruined or lost. So anyway. Crystal's method. I need to get off here and I get focused. Oh, I have these animal universe signs. Like if you constantly see a ladybug, a wolf, or a butterfly, or an eagle, or a spider, spirit animals, I got them. I do little different episodes on YouTube. So if you watch my YouTube, have a lot on me. So true. Worst week I've had since 2017. Well, I'm not going to say it doesn't look like it's getting better, but it's telling you to walk away. I don't know if it's in a relationship or what, but I'll break it down for you on a more personal level, but this is live. I'm so proud of myself. I did it. Lee, you helped encourage it. But I really don't think I need the cards, and I do watch YouTube. And you know what? I love that they're a mess and they're all over the place. And you'll have to forgive me because I have one knee. I don't have legs, but I have one knee, and it is hard to balance. And when I'm hanging stuff up, it is a big challenge. And but I'm determined. Let's see what it looks like outside. You guys got this. I know you know. Look, my light. Oh, I got the Dang it, it's blocked with the clairvoyance. Never mind, we're not going to look at the lake right now. But here, I'll turn it around again real quick. There's the crab, which is Mimi. Eyes are the windows of the soul. On the back of every one of these canvases is something else, and it represents I open myself to the universe. And that I've always been into triangles. Well, it was in a frame and it broke, so I just highlighted it. It looks like Illuminati crying. And then we got the star. My kids and my moon and my sun, and I made this for my daughter. She wanted a sand dollar, and so I added them in it. And again, there's an alien, like a Marine holding up. The Marine's holding up the flag. And see what on the vets, when I turn it around, I have, which way does it go? It's supposed to be this symbol that this lady on my email, like a Taliban thing, but these are all pyramids. And then we got the men and the women with a symbol on it. All the stars. Again, I'm doing this from the floor. Even Broken Crayons Color by Hannah. I got the Buddha. Can't wait till it gets done. Oh, till we get it done. There's my daddy. Wow, man, he was an outlaw. 33 years. Was it 30? Yeah. I think my phone's about to die. Hot. All right, you guys. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Peace. To be continued. All right, Lee. Have a good one. Good health and good spirits. Y'all say a prayer that I get this done. And if anybody can remind me tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m., let's do this moment of silence. Pass on the word, okay? Be blessed.